Okay, thank you, Xavier. Thank you. Okay, good evening, everyone. Super excited to have each and every one of you on the call tonight. Today, again, we will be analyzing the market. We will be showing you our own bias on how the market is expected to react this week. And we have our very own superstar on the call again tonight. He will be showing us what the market is expected to do this week. And guys, mind you, that's our own bias. You can also have your own bias about how the market is going to react. But we do this weekly. Our superstar comes here to educate and enlighten people on what is expected of the market and how the market behaves. So if you're excited to have him on the call, if you're excited to have him dish out this knowledge to you guys, let's type in the number 777. Let's celebrate the superstar as he comes up on board. Whatever you celebrate, guys, you attract. Whatever Xavier is doing here, we don't pay him. He's not being paid for. The only way you can pay him, guys, is by showing him appreciation. The more you show him appreciation, the more he wants to do more. This guy has been consistent. What I like about him is his dogged consistency, always showing up. He wants every one of us to know how to trade the foreign exchange market. Xavier, we are grateful for everything that you're doing. We are not taking it for granted. We love you. We celebrate you. Keep doing this. Keep educating people. Keep teaching people on how to make money. Keep liberating people. Like I say, you are a voice against poverty. Keep helping people. Thank you so much for all you do. I'll be handing over to the superstar on the call now. Xavier, are you there? If you're there, let me know. If you're there, let me know. You can take over.
Yes,
And I
I'm
remain
here.
Shampipezi, popularly known as the Forest Lady Boss. Take it over, superstar.
Good
Right.
evening, ma'am, and good evening, everyone. Trust you're all doing great. Thank you so much, ma'am. I really appreciate you are also doing a wonderful job in our community. The only lady I've seen trading the financial markets. I really celebrate you, ma'am. Thank you very much. Yeah, good evening, Osi. Good evening, everyone. So I welcome you guys to our weekly analysis today. We all know that here we talk about the future or the projection of Euro USD, GBP USD, Euro USD, gold. And today I'll be adding NZD, AUD USD to the pairs of charts we'll be looking at this week. Last week was NFP. Last week Friday was NFP, and that was really a crazy one. That was really a crazy one. I actually traded the NFP, but it wasn't a good one for me. I lost $455, sorry, on Friday, but that's not a problem. Coming this week, we will recover it. Okay, losses are inevitable in this game too. If you're coming in with the mindset that you're not going to lose any money, I think you need to find another career, because the truth remains that if you want to become a forex trader, you should accept loss. You should embrace losses, because it's very, very, very inevitable in this industry. Now, the most important thing there is let your wins be bigger than your losses. That is the most important thing there. And another thing is your risk to reward needs to be at the very best. Yeah. So what I mean by your risk to reward is, if you're losing 1% of your account, you should target either 2% or 3% of your account. Now, doing this mathematically, right? Let's say you want to risk $50. Just target, let your take profit be like around $100, that is 1:2, and 150, that is 1:3. So even if you lose like 2 trades and one of your trade hits take profit, it will recover you from the loss. If you're going to 1:3, to recover you from your loss and put you in extra $50 profits. All right. So your risk to reward need to be top notch, which is your risk management. Okay. And just like I mentioned earlier, losses are inevitable in this industry. You have to embrace loss. Okay. So the first thing I'll be analyzing today from the monthly time frame is our US DXY. Is our DXY. Now this is the monthly time frame. And finally, I think we are seeing that move we've been expecting for quite some couple of months now. I think we've started seeing it already. So this is the month of August. Previously, prices have been ranging inside this monthly order block, monthly fair value gap, sorry. Prices have been ranging inside this monthly fair value gap. For how many months? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 months. We're struggling. So eventually, last month, which is August, we're able to see that big drop to the downside. Now, looking closely, we have this sell stop liquidity resting here. have the self-stop liquidity resting here, correct? And we have these as well. So let's drop down to the weekly time frame and see the information we're going to get from the weekly time frame. Okay, this is our weekly time frame. These are our weekly time frame. You can clearly see. So what can you see here? We have this weekly fair value gap. We have this weekly fair value gap. So price taking out external, now coming back for the internal. After the internal, we'll see price take out this external range liquidity resting below here. No, if you can remember, I always tell you people that price does two things. Price moves from internal range liquidity to external range liquidity, or from external range liquidity to internal range liquidity. This is basically what price does. Taking out your old lows and old highs and coming inside the fair value gap to rebalance price for continuing the direction of the movement. So let's drop down to the daily time frame and see the information we're going to get from the daily time frame. So after price took out this external range liquidity here, right? Now price coming back to this other block. Price coming back to this other block. We have our daily fair value gap. From this other block, we see price up into this fair value gap here. Can you guys hear me?
Yes, boss.
Loud and clear.
Okay, all right. So for now, do you have any question or should I continue?
Continue for sir.
All right. So now look at what this is a 4-hour time frame, how this movement happened. And previously, if you guys will remember, when I know that some people wanted to short USD pairs from this zone. So this fair value gap is a trap. Why is it a trap? Fair value gap is a trap. Why is it a trap? Now, from the higher time frame, you can see that price still needs to come and take out an external range liquidity. This external range liquidity now, right? And this fair value gap comes immediately after this. So this is going to serve as a trap because we have where price is going to. This move is caused by NFP on Friday. Caused by NFP on Friday. Are you guys with me? Are you guys with me?
Yeah.
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay.
We can hear you clearly, sir.
All right. So now from the 4-hour time frame, I have this 4-hour gap here. I have this 4-hour gap, and also we have a breakout here. So it's out. A shift that has a breaker. Four-hour breaker. Okay. Now we have this breaker block here. I have this breaker block and this fair value gap here. So and as market is opening, you might see something like this happen. into this gap. So this is what I'm expecting on. This is what I'm expecting on DXY. Continuation of the bullish movement into this internal range liquidity here. So let's check Euro USD and see what we get from Euro USD. Outside Euro USD starting from the monthly time frame, just like the same thing that happened DXY. We have this external range here being taken out from the monthly time frame, right? So where is our next monthly draw? This is our next monthly draw. So dropping down to the weekly time frame, let's see the information the weekly time frame has for us. So, all right. My voice is breaking. Can you guys hear me now?
Yes, we can.
Okay. All right. So now looking at the weekly time frame, yeah, we have the external range liquidity being taken out. And looking at what happened around this zone, there is no need for price to come back to this place because this gap has been mitigated. This gap has been mitigated for the continuation of the uptrend, right? The only thing we have here is this weekly gap, which price after taking out the external range liquidity is coming for the internal range liquidity. So we have our weekly gap here. We have our weekly gap. Now dropping to the daily time frame. Let's see. Let's see the information daily time frame has for us. Okay, very good. Now, this is what we actually expected last week to happen. If you can go back to our last week analysis, you can check my YouTube channel for that. So you keep yourself up to date. Now, last week, this is what we actually projected that is going to happen. Yeah, we have this breakout, this daily breakout block, right? We have this daily breakout block, and we have this daily fair value gap as well. Now, this is what we projected last week that is going to happen. Price coming back into this. That is why I didn't bother myself on anything concerning USD or TDP USD because I was waiting for something to happen. And NFP gave me that move on Friday. NFP gave us that move on Friday. So we are moving from this internal range liquidity into this weekly fair value gap here. And what else can I see? I have this external range liquidity here. Okay, so drop into the 4-hour time frame. Drop into the 4-hour time frame. Now, I want to see price pushing up small, something like this. Continue to this down movement until we take out this external range liquidity resting here. Without this external. So let's look at 4-hour. Now, this is our daily, 1 hour. This is our daily fair value gap, right? So we are looking to join the continuation of this sale to take out this external range liquidity. So what we are going to do now, we're going to make use of time frame alignment. Here, we're going to make use of time frame alignment. Since our point of interest is the daily time frame, which is our daily fair value gap. Now we need to come down to the 1 hour fair value gap. We need to come down to the 1 hour fair value gap and look for maybe a fair value gap or a shift in structure Okay, now 1 hour is not that clear. 1 hour is not that clear. So on Monday, we'll be looking at New York session for things to settle. Looking at New York session and the continuation of this sales. Okay, so let's quickly look at GBP USD. And this is the weekly GBP USD on a weekly time frame. GBP USD on a weekly time frame. So we have this external range liquidity here being taken out. Right? Now, there is no need for price to come back to all these zones again. Why? Because this block has been mitigated, right? This fair value gap mitigated. And this on a weekly time frame. And these two, price filled it up, right? So which one should we now look out for? I have this buy stop liquidity here, aligning this fair value gap. So this is most likely to play out as a mitigation block. I have this weekly fair value gap here that aligns with this high. So dropping down to the daily time frame. Let's see. Can you hear me? Hello? Please, can you guys hear me?
Yes,
Your
boss. But
your line was breaking.
Okay.
Hello,
hi,
your
bro.
line was breaking.
Okay. But you can hear me now, right?
It's breaking, sir.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, better, sir.
All right.
Yes, it's better.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. So I'm expecting GU to give us the same pattern that EU should give into this. So we are going to use this daily fair value gap now as our drawn liquidity. We're going to use it as our drawn liquidity. Let's see 1 hour information. All right. Now, price might actually seek to come back into this 1 hour fair value gap here. This 1 hour fair value gap. Continue the down movement into this daily drawn liquidity. Okay. So let's quickly go back to gold. Let's take a look at gold. See what we're going to get from gold. So this is a weekly time frame on gold. Now looking at what happened here, we can clearly see that this buy stop liquidity is out. This buy stop liquidity is out. And after that, what happened? We have this internal range liquidity here, which is yet to be filled. Which is yet to be filled. So dropping to the daily time frame. Dropping to the daily time frame, let's see what we're going to get from the daily time frame. I have this buy stop liquidity here, which price took out, and a fresh weekly drawn liquidity, weekly fair value gap. So moving down to the 4 hour time frame. Now we can clearly see that this buy stop liquidity is out. And when that happens, price, we have this 4-hour fresh fair value gap. So price dropping into this fair value gap will be a nice confirmation to short gold to this weekly drawn liquidity here. So this is what I'm expecting on gold. This is my expectation on gold. And the last one I added today, which is AUDUSD. From the weekly time frame on AUDUSD, it's very, very clear. Price taking out this buy stop liquidity here. Taking out this buy stop liquidity here. And coming in for this internal range. Coming back to rebalance this internal range liquidity here. So dropping down to the daily time frame, let's see the information daily time frame has for us. Okay, so we have our daily fair value gap here, which we are going to use as drawn liquidity. Down to candle, the other block. Expecting to see something like this play out this week on AUD USD. Expecting something like this to play out on AUD USD this week. So let's quickly look at the fundamentals. I know this week is CPI week. This CPI week, like I think, should be on Wednesday. Yes. So tomorrow being Monday, 9th September, there is no news on Monday. Might actually see a slow start to the week. Then on Tuesday, 7 a.m., we have clearing count change for GBP pairs. And 1:30, if you're trading card, you know that we have card news. Bank, the governor of Bank of Canada will be speaking on around 1:10. Now on Wednesday, we have GDP coming out for GDP pairs. 11th, around Wednesday, that's a Wednesday, which is CPI 1:30 for CPI. So this is a very high impact news. And we all know how crazy CPI can be. Consumer price index, we all know how crazy it can be. So, and around 3:30, we have crude oil batteries. On Thursday, 12 September, around 1:15, main financing rate, euro rates, also monetary policy. On Thursday, another high impact news for PPI, Producers Price Index. This is another high impact news. And coming forth after that one is the unemployment claims. Around 1:45, we have European Central Bank press conference. Now on Friday, that's not a high impact news. So guys, as you can see from Tuesday to Thursday, we have a whole lot of high impact news, especially on Wednesday and on Thursday. Especially on Wednesday and on Thursday. If you're trading these days, the CPI, you have to be very, very careful because CPI can be very, very crazy. CPI can be very, very crazy. Okay, guys. So if we have any question concerning what we just talked about now, please kindly ask your questions. we have any questions, please? All right, bro, go on and ask your question. Yeah, go on and ask your question.
Fab FX is raising his hands.
Yeah, I told him to go on and ask his. I told him to go on and ask his question. I told him to go on and ask
All
his
right, bro. Good evening,
question.
sir. Hello, bro. Good evening.
Yeah, good evening, bro.
Hello, bro.
Yeah, bro, good evening. Can you hear me?
Yeah, can you hear me, bro?
Yeah, I can hear you loud and clear. Good evening.
Hello, bro. I can hear you. Can you hear me?
He said you should go ahead with your question.
Okay, okay. Oh, my network.
Go on with your question. Can you hear me? Network is really, really bad. So, boss lady, I hand over to you.
Okay. Thank you so much, Xavier. The network really wanted to mess this class up, but
Yes.
I know we still gained a lot of value. Guys, if you know you gained, please drop in a 111. Let's celebrate this superstar for all that he's doing. Despite the network glitch, he still tried to, show us how the market is expected to react. So let's celebrate him in the chat box, dropping a 111. Xavier, we thank you for all that you're doing. Thank you for your consistency. Thank you. Thank you. Guys, let's celebrate greatness. Whatever you celebrate, you attract. Let's celebrate him. So next week we'll be up again, same time, 8 p.m. on Sunday, to show you how the market is expected to react. We hope that next week will be better. We hope that next week Sunday will be better. So as you go into trading this week, we wish you the best week. Trade carefully, guys. So trade carefully. Don't trade against the news. Make sure you enter the markets well calculated so that you don't lose money. Our primary aim is to preserve capital. If you can preserve capital, you can always come back to trade and trade again. So guys, let's all have a wonderful week ahead. Thank you all. Stay blessed.
Hello, ma'am. I don't know if someone can hear me. My hands are up. Oh.
David. Yeah, David, go on. I can see your hands are up.